Hello world, I'm back. And today we're facing off against XotiX or Liam in the WGBA. And here I'm going to go over my team for the match. But first we're going to talk a bit about his team. His team is built up by Thunderous Incarnate, Slowbro, Porygon C, Crocodile, Ribombi, Bennett, Mega Pidgeot, Infernape, Bisharp, and Haxorus, and Claydol. So, to counter this team, I decided to bring Choice Tapu Fini with Choice Specs. And the specs is some last minute calcs I did just before the match. And that's also why there's Calm Mind on it. Because that's really stupid. But as I said, last minute calcs, what to do. It's got Ice Beam, Scald, and Moonblast. The specs and the Ice Beam is to counter Thunderous, because Thunderous is a big threat, just as Haxorus, Infernape. Yeah, and this pretty much deals with all of them. I also bring Biggie, the Conkeldurr, with Assault Vest, because Misty Surge and Flame Orb Guts is not the best combo. It's got Drain Punch, Mach Punch, Ice Punch, and Knockoff. Ice Punch mainly for Thunderous, Knockoff for things like Bennett and stuff. And also, yeah, more or less everything is good to knock off an item. Also good for Slowbro. It got Drain Punch and Mach Punch to handle Crocodile and Bisharp. We also have Jon Snow, the Kyron Black, with ICMC and Ice Beam 2, still counter Thunderous Eye, and Crocodile and Haxorus. With Fusion Bolt for Slowbro, Earth Power for Infernape, and Outrage for most of things. Nothing really likes an Outrage from a Kyurem. Yes, as we move on to the last 3 months, we have Ramanov, the Mega Gardevoir, with Psychic, Moonblast, Shadow Ball, and Healing Wish. Healing Wish to get stuff like the Tapu Fini in if it's lost a lot of HP. Shadow Ball for Slowbro and for Bennett. Psychic, Moonblast, the good stuff. We have Sylvia, which makes its debut in this match, actually. The Miltank with Return, Milk Drink, Stealth Rocks, and Toxic. Pretty simple. I decided to go with Scrappy to hit Bennett. And I did not feel that like Sap Zipper or Thick Fat would do that much difference in the matter. And last, I brought Tesla, the Magnezone, with specs. Hidden Power Fighting for Crook and Porygon. Thunderbolt for Pidgeot. Flash Cannon, because Flash Cannon's nice. And I think it's Volt Switch. No, it's Explosion, actually. As some sort of last resort type of move. I think I calculated that it would do a big chunk to both Thunderous and Crocodile. Yes, that's the team, more or less. Let's get into the battle. Well, the battle this time will be post-com, because my commentary sucked. I started with going out to Sylvia, the Miltank. But since he led off with Infernape, I decided to switch it out. And I go out to Tapu Fini. I was scared of he pack in Gunk Shot, because that would do large damage. But he goes for Stealth Rocks and Taunt. So I go for a Moonblast, because That was the strongest move, and I was predicting like a switch. Then he goes for Flare Blitz to like sack his Infernape. I fail. But my Tapu takes him out with a Moonblast. Then he switches out to Bishop, and I go for a Moonblast. He gets the special attack drop, and by that gets his Defiant boost, and he uses Power Up Punch. The only good thing for me with this is that I'm faster, so my Moonblast will take him out if he stays in. But he switches out and goes out to the Ribombee, and since I'm choiced, I go for another Moonblast, which does a huge amount of damage. He also goes for Moonblast and gets the special attack drop, which is pretty bad for me, but I take him out with my Moonblast. Then he goes out to Slowbro, and I decided a Moonblast wouldn't do so much harm, and he gets the special attack drop. Then he goes for Calm Mind, which I don't like because there's so much defense in Slowbro, so when you raise the defense, it's a monster. But I go out to Tesla, and since he's done 2 Calm Minds, I think he's going to like stay in to preserve his setup. So I go for a Thunderbolt as he switches out to Crook. So my Thunderbolt does nothing. And since I'm choiced, I switch out to Conkeldurr. And here I do a little mistake. As you see, he goes for Earthquake, which does 80% more or less. Hello, 74. And my thought is to go for Mach Punch, which I don't think would take him out, but it would do good damage. But instead, for some reason, I press Drain Punch, which makes the Conkeldurr do literally nothing. And he gets his Moxie boost as I go out to my Mega Gardevoir. He stays in, and I go for a Moonblast, which takes him out completely. Then he goes out to Mega Pidgeot, as I go for... he goes for Double Edge, which is a really scary move, but my Moonblast and his recoil damage together takes him out, more or less. Then he goes out to Dup, the Slowbro, and since he's not invested anymore, I think I have a chance of taking him out with Shadow Ball. He goes for Psyshock, and I live, for some strange reason, on like 2%. Yeah, sometimes you're lucky, and that time I was lucky. But I take him also out with a Shadow Ball, and then he sends out Bishop, and I go for my last Moonblast. And that's the game. Good game to XotiX. I don't know. Good game to Liam. I link his channel down below. Give him a follow and check out the battle from like his point of view. And have a great day.